Hi, this is Chris Kovach from Toby Dynabox. I'm the Northeastern Florida sales consultant, and today I'm going to answer a question about how to create my own behavior support. I have a speech therapist who is interested in creating a contingency map in the core first page set on the Compass application or within the Compass application on a T10 device, and she wanted to try and expand upon an existing contingency map. The issue we ran into was the contingency maps have some base coding that's built into them, meaning it's a little bit more difficult and kind of cumbersome to add more squares to that screen. So what we wanted to do was quickly try to replicate something like a contingency map for her student to use so that they could talk about something like brushing their teeth. So as you can see on the screen here, this is roughly what we came up with. We didn't add arrows and things like that into the page yet. You could find those pictures and try to add them if you would like. We just wanted to kind of get the information onto the page so that the student could use it. So I'm going to walk you through real quick how to create this page, how to save it, and then how to link it to the behavior support for the topic you're working on. So what we want to do is go to our settings, upper left-hand corner here. We want to go to page creator. Now, I want to create a page, and I could create something that is like another page or from an existing behavior support. This is where we could try to find that original contingency map, but as you'll see, it doesn't allow 4 or 5 steps for either section of the contingency. So we're going to create something from scratch. So I'm going to go back and, page creator, and I'm going to select blank page. And this is going to automatically prompt me to name that page and ask me where I'd like to save it. So we're going to save it as something similar, brushing teeth. And where I want to save this is just somewhere where I know I'm going to find it again. So rather than saving it within a specific topic or within a specific folder of the device, all I did was use this arrow on the left-hand side to navigate up to not the highest level within the system, but within that core first folder. And then I just saved anything I was kind of exploring or playing around with down here at the end of the folders. So I'm just going to save it there, hit select, and hit done. So now I am presented with this blank screen, and I can start building my contingency map. The first thing I'm going to do is add a button. So I'm going to click my standard option up here with the green button, and I'm going to draw roughly the size of the button that I want on my page. Now, to keep everything consistent, rather than drawing each individual button, I'm simply going to duplicate, or you could even use the spray tool to give yourself more buttons on the page. So if we go to the select option and choose spray, we can actually just create a handful more buttons that quickly. Now from here I can take these buttons and I can select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them and just slide them up to where I think I'm going to want them. I can select this last one and just hit the delete key and delete it. I am doing this on my computer. If you are not doing this on your computer, you would highlight the button. You can hit edit, edit and then delete will allow you to delete the button. Now, instead of using spray, I'm going to select all of these buttons again. Again, on a computer, it's nice because you can drag and drop. You can try and do that with your mouse cursor on the T-Series devices as well, or on the I-Series devices. Or you can choose select, multi-select, and then come through and actually click each one of those buttons. Now I'm going to hit edit and duplicate. And that's going to allow me to just simply duplicate that same layout I have before. Line those up roughly where I want them. Oops. And again, multi-select, I'm going to select all of these. I'm going to select my layout, spacing, and I want horizontal spacing even. Excuse me, undo. So, and then I can just kind of walk this over to where I want it. All right. Now I know this whole top section. I'm going to highlight all of those, select my 3 options to go into my edit, change my style button, the fill color within my style button. I'm going to choose a light green as my positive section of the contingency map. On the bottom section, I'm going to select all of these buttons. I'm going to go into the 3 bars again, into style, fill color, and I'm going to select a red color to show my negative. Now, you could leave it just like that. I did go in and also add an equal symbol. So I clicked on my symbol option, symbol again, and then I just drag and drop the square on the screen, edit. I delete the word symbol. I go into where my pictures are for the symbol itself. I type in equal. I pick my equal sign. I hit select. It just changes it for me. Again, I want to delete that label because I don't need it there. And if I want, I can then hit edit and duplicate and give myself 2 equal symbols. And I can drag and drop those right in between. Oops. You may want to turn off multi-select so you're not actually clicking on everything at one time. There you go. Drag and drop those into the center. And the last thing we need to do is select all these buttons so that you can tell them to speak. So you can either do multi-select again or drag and drop and select all of the buttons, because we want these to have the auditory feedback, so when the student's using it, they press each step in the sequence and it allows them to hear what that step represents. So we're going to go into our settings again and into actions, and we want to look up speak message, and we want to apply that to those buttons. So now I've applied that speak message action to all of the buttons that we just had highlighted. So this will give you a basic template to work from. If you wanted to, you could click back on your select tool, do one button at a time and actually build your contingency map. But what I wanted to do was really just represent how to build the basic template at this point. So if I'm done, I can hit file and save, and I can exit this. Now, this is what it'll look like. I could say, I'm going to brush my teeth here, and then this is the positive portion of my map, the negative portion of my map, and then the consequences, good or bad, if I follow through on those steps. Now, the last step in the process is actually assigning this to a topic. So maybe I want to open up my topic for the bathroom and add that to my client's page set. So now I'm going to go into bathroom. I'm going to go into my behavior supports, and we'll see that there's some videos for brushing teeth, but there's not really a contingency map. But we do have space here to add 2 more options. So if I hit the settings in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see I get the hashed out 2 boxes. I'm going to select one of those boxes. I'm going to select the miscellaneous paperclip tab here at the end, and I'm going to uncheck that for hidden. I'm also going to then check on the content button. I'm going to change the label to brushing teeth again, and now I'm going to try and find my symbol for maybe a toothbrush. There we go, something just like that. So, and then the last step is whenever we click on this button, we want to tell it to open up that page we just created. So in the actions, I'm going to click in here. I'm going to, if you don't have it saved as a favorite, open page, you can search for it up here. Open page. And it'll show you any action that has open page. We want this one that's just open page, and then we would enter in the page name. So you click open page. It automatically launches you into the page browser to try and locate which page you want. Again, we know where we saved our pages. We're going to scroll all the way up. We're going to find that brushing teeth icon or page that we saved. We're going to click on it, hit select. You'll see it now says brushing teeth. This is all highlighted in green. Hit done, and then the green arrow again to save. And now we have our topic behavior support added in that links right to the page set we created. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. I hope this helps out. Thank you guys, and have a great day.